and moon. Sunrise 6:16 a.m. Sunset 5:37 p.m. Moonrise 11:19 a.m. Moonset 8:47 p.m. Tithi lunar day. Panchami, 5th day of the waxing moon, begins at 5:12 a.m. and lasts until 6:38 a.m. on 8th October. Significance: Panchami is an auspicious day for worshipping goddess Lakshmi and Saraswati. It's considered a good day for initiating spiritual activities, starting education and making offerings. Nakshatra, lunar mansion. Jyesht Nakshatra until 4:51 p.m. followed by Mula Nakshatra. Jyesht Nakshatra, known for courage, leadership and authority. It is an ideal time to assume responsibility and undertake challenging tasks. Mula Nakshatra symbolize new beginnings and finding one's roots. It is favorable for research, investigation and new projects. Yoga. Vaidhriti Yoga until 3:38 p.m. followed by Vishkumbha Yoga. Vaidhriti Yoga can bring obstacles, so it is recommended to avoid important tasks during this period. Vishkumbha Yoga auspicious for ceremonies, especially religious ones, as it fosters strength and protection. Karana. Vrishti Karana until 5:56 a.m. followed by Bava Karana. Vrishti, considered inauspicious for most activities, it's best avoided for starting new ventures. Bava, good for initiating projects, relationships, and significant activities. Paksh, Shukla Paksh, waxing phase. This is the bright fortnight of the lunar cycle, a time for growth, development, and new endeavors. Samvatsara, Shaka Samvat, 1946, Krodhi. Vikram Samvat, 2081, Pingala. Gujarati Samvat, 2080, Rakshasa. Auspicious timings: Shubh Muhurt, Abhijit Muhurt, 11:37 a.m. to 12:23 p.m. ideal for initiating important tasks, new ventures, or religious activities. Amrit Kalam, 9:34 a.m. to 11:11 a.m., a highly auspicious time for ensuring success in major activities or decisions. Inauspicious timings: Dur Muhurtam, Rahu Kalam, 7:46 a.m. to 9:16 a.m., avoid starting significant or new activities during this period. Yamaganda, 10:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m., not a favorable time for important activities or decisions. Gulikai Kalam, 1:44 p.m. to 3:15 p.m., best to avoid new ventures or major decisions during this time. Dur Muhurtam, 7:01 a.m. to 7:47 a.m. and 11:02 p.m. to 11:48 p.m. refrain from significant activities or rituals during these times. Planetary positions: Sun, Surya in Virgo, Kanya. Moon, Chandra in Scorpio, Vrishchika. Mars, Mangal in Taurus, Vrishbha. Mercury, Buddha in Virgo, Kanya. Jupiter, Guru in Taurus, Vrishbha. Venus, Shukra in Leo, Singha. Saturn, Shani in Aquarius, Kumbha. Rahu in Pisces, Meena. Ketu in Virgo, Kanya. Additional observations: Ayana Dakshinayana, the southern journey of the sun. Planetary influences: the moon in Scorpio suggests a time for emotional depth and transformation. Mars in Taurus promotes patience and steady progress in projects. Venus in Leo encourages creativity and self-expression. Festival notes: this day may not coincide with any major Hindu festivals, but it is a favorable time for personal and spiritual growth due to the waxing moon phase. Chandra Rashi, moon sign: Scorpio, Vrishchika reflects deep emotional strength, transformation and resilience. A good time for reflection and personal growth. Disha Shul, direction to avoid for travel: East, it is advised to avoid traveling eastward on this day. Ritu, season: Varsha Ritu, monsoon season associated with growth, renewal and fertility. Significance of the day. Monday, Somavara ruled by the moon. It is a good day for introspection, self-care, and activities involving the home and family. Spiritual practices, healing, and nurturing relationships are favorable on this day. Jyesht Nakshatra, ideal for assuming leadership roles and dealing with responsibilities. Mula Nakshatra supports new beginnings and intellectual pursuits. Good and bad yogas. Vishkumbha Yoga brings strength, protection, and prosperity. It is a good time for spiritual and religious activities. Vadhriti Yoga requires caution as it can bring challenges and obstacles. Best avoided for new projects.